Hey, this is Wesley Virgin here. Welcome to another Millionaire Midnight rant, folks. How are you? How's everybody doing here? And I won't be before you too long. I got to catch an early flight in the morning. So see if I can wrap this up. If you're brand new to the rant, my name is Wesley Virgin. And I'm a self-made millionaire from Houston, Texas. I go live every night to give all of you, men and women around the world, the opportunity to have some dialogue with me, okay? Which means this: you can post your questions below. Maybe you have a question that you've always wanted to ask a millionaire. And not just to ask, but to ask a question that will be beneficial to your life, to help you with your finances, with your ability to manifest anything. I'm here for you. I'm here to make a contribution to the world. And I don't ask for money. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm genuinely here to make a contribution to you here. And I will continue to do this as long as the Lord gives me breath. As long as I'm alive, I will do this. Because honestly, I wish I had this opportunity when I was on my journey maybe a decade ago. As many of you know, if you've been listening to my podcast here, I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have any help. I didn't have any guidance. I had to discover the solution of financial success by myself. And it's tough. It's hard. I'm not going to do it by yourself. It's tough. It's lonely. It's emotional. But I made it happen. And I wanted to be that person once I've made it, or, once I've achieved a certain level of financial success. I made a promise to myself that I will make a contribution to other people, that I would give them opportunities via here, on live here, to talk with me. I do have a rate that I charge about $75,000 for 30 minutes for any type of mentorship. But here I did it for free, for pro bono, because I can reach the masses on Instagram. So thank God for Instagram. I can talk to people in the United States of America, Canada, UK, Europe, Amsterdam, okay, Australia, India, Africa. Doesn't matter where you're located. Doesn't matter your age. Doesn't matter your sexual orientation. You can have a conversation with me. So, what's going on, folks? How are you? Why do you charge so much for mentoring if you go live? Well, mentorship face-to-face is a bit different from mentorship here on the live. And plus, that type of mentorship, which is $75K, that's one-on-one. So questions here. Go ahead and start posting your questions below. Feel free to comment your name below as well. Just want you to know that I do see you. I do look at the comments here as well. Okay. What is the 20-word scripture? You have to buy the product, Genie Script. Can we do a meditation tonight? Yeah, if we get it to 200 people here tonight, I'll do it. How about that? So if everybody choose to tag one person and share this now, we can hit over 200 people here. Okay. How do you become financially literate? Yeah, great question here. So I talked about this last night on last night's rant about, not last night, actually, it was in the morning time. I talk about learning how to manage the money that you currently have. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I know many of you think that people get rich because they have a home run and they just knock one out of the park, like they get a business and the business just goes to millions of dollars. They get lucky or whatever. Listen, wealth is acquired day by day. It's all about your habits with money. So if you want to be more financially literate, the money that you have coming into your bank account every month through a check, direct deposit, through your job, whatever, make sure you put a portion of that money somewhere else. Okay? That's how you acquire wealth. Not spending all your money, and not just, like, if you get paid $2,000, like, don't just use the entire $2,000. Take the $2,000, take $500 out, put that $500 somewhere else. Different bank, brokerage account, real estate, whatever. But that's developing great money habits. It's about money habits. That's how people acquire wealth. It's not about how much money you earn. It's about what you do with the money that you earn. Okay? That's why I'm going to be wealthy forever, because I have great financial money habits. You got to scale the business to become rich. I wouldn't say that. Undefined, how are you? Is the midnight only this time you can do the rant? Yeah, only at midnight. That's what I choose to do. Hey, Laura, how are you? Do you have some fake pages with your Genie script? Someone sent me a friend's request. Yeah, it's a ton of fake pages, unfortunately. Just report them, guys. If it's not me, I only have one Instagram account. Just block them and report them, please. Hey, Max, how are you? Okay, questions here. Hey, Hulda. Hey, Lady D. Make money and invest it somewhere else. Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, think about it. How many of you have a job right now? Let's talk about the people that have a job. Most of you do have jobs. So say if you make $3,000 a month, take $1,000 of that money and put it in a different bank. Most companies do direct deposit. So take a percentage of the money to go into one bank, and another percentage to go into a different bank. And the different bank, or the secondary bank, don't have or don't get a debit card. So you won't touch the money. And then you might say, well, no, it takes $3,000. No, it doesn't take you $3,000 to live. The problem with people is when they make a certain amount of money at their job, they automatically assume that they need all that money to live. No, you don't. You don't. You don't need all that money, right? Because at one time you were making $2,000 a month, and you said that it cost you $2,000 to live. Then you were making $3,000 a month. Then you say, oh, it still cost me $3,000. No, it does not. Where did the $1,000 go? You have to discipline yourself. Take out $500, $200, $300, $1,000 every time you get paid, and ensure that money goes somewhere else. It's a game changer, folks, because once you start making major money, you have the same habits. So, like, I used to have these same habits when I was working for a job. And I remember making $6,000 a month, and I would take $2,000 of that money, and I would send it to a different bank. And that's what I do here today. It's just more money now. So every month I invest $200,000 per month. It just goes to a different bank. It goes to a brokerage account or whatever, but it automatically gets extracted from my bank account every month, $200,000. But I have to start with $1,000 or $500. You get it? The habits are what important. You'll make $100,000. If any of you ever make $100,000 a month, and you don't have great money habits, you'll spend all the money. I've seen it happen. Okay. Tanya, how are you? How do you feel about a vision board? I have 4 of them on the left side of my bed. Everyone should have a vision board, in my opinion. Are you from the U.S. or international? U.S. I'm from Houston, Texas. See? That's Houston right there. I'm stuck at $3 million a year after exiting a partnership. So when you say you're stuck at $3 million a year, are you saying that you can't make more money? Tell me more about the business. How do you make major money when you're retired? So if you retired from corporate America, okay, so now you can start a business, start a company. You can learn how to promote products online, right? Or if you have a ton of retirement money, you can invest in real estate. Tammy, you can just go to google.com and print out pictures of the things that you want. You don't need magazines, okay? Tammy, you must be 50 years old. You're talking about magazines. Does anybody even read magazines anymore? Are you still planning on going to the Philippines this month? Not this month. Did I say this month? Maybe I did. No, I'm going somewhere tomorrow. I'll be gone for a little while. Then I'm going to, I moved to Colombia, so I should be in Colombia in mid-November. Maybe December I'll be in Philippines. I'm not sure. I got to go to Dubai as well. Do you think you're one of the smartest people? And if no, why not? I don't know. It depends on how you define the word smart. What does smart mean to you? I think I'm just a man that takes action on his goals, honestly. It's not because I'm smart. I'm just willing to fail more than most people. There's a ton of smart people that work for people. There's a lot of smart people that have degrees, academia-wise, and they don't even make $100,000 a year. So, depends on how you define it. Oh my God, I'm in the Philippines. Why are you going there? Why not? What do you mean, why am I going? Why not? I'm an international traveler. Texas is boring. It really is, honestly. Oh God. Ugh. Houston, Texas. I've been here all my life, so it's time to migrate a bit. I give you credit for being intelligent. Okay, thank you. Been obsessed. Broke up with my man for being negative, not sleeping. Can you relate? Absolutely, Sharon. I had to break up with my girl. And this is my one and only girlfriend, folks. I had, 15 years ago? I don't know. Yeah, Michelle. I had to let her go. And as soon as I let her go, I made $1 million. True story. I've told the story so many times. And, I suggest all men to stay single until you become financially independent. I was just talking to my barber today. And, the honest truth about money is the power, men. I don't care what you say. I don't care what women tell you. They may say, no, and money is not that important. Money is important, but not that important. I want someone to love me. I want somebody to care about me. I want someone to be there for me. Yeah. Listen, man, if you listen to women, you're going to have a very, very challenging life as it relates in the dating pool. And a lot of men, that's what they do. They listen to women all the time. Well, it's not about your money. I like you for you. Yeah, whatever. Let me tell you something about a woman wants a provider, okay? And money is powerful because she may tell you that, but as soon as another man that is financially stable takes care of her problems, or at least offers to do that, and asks them the question, say, hey, well, so why? Okay, so you're a beautiful woman, so why isn't your man taking care of that? I used to do it all the time. That's when I was a savage back in the day. And I can just take any woman from any man. I just cause them to think. It's not like I took her. Like, I give examples. See if I think a woman is interesting, right? And she has a boyfriend, and she's complaining about some problems. It could be financial problems. It could be anything. And I say, well, aren't you in a relationship? Why isn't your man taking care of that? I mean, isn't he your man? Isn't he supposed to be your provider? Well, yeah, but he don't do that. Well, that's unfortunate. So, man, the money is always the power. It is what it is. I don't care. Listen, the money is the power. The man who has the money has the power. Just remember that. And you can argue with me until you're blue in the face about how love is more important, other things are more important than money. Yeah. You're going to be the man that's always going to lose to the man with the money. I'm just going to be honest with you, always. Right? Because it's just a different type of energy with a man that has money. Because, listen, men that have money, they're happier. Men that have money, they're more free. They're more liberated. Men that don't have money, they're very tight. They're not so happy. They're not so jovial, right? But men with money, they just don't care. They have this nonchalant. Oh, God, Jesus! Sorry, guys. It's my laptop. Does that make sense? So I would suggest men get some money. Get yourself some money and get it quickly here. All right. Questions for me here. And, to be honest, and I'm not trying to turn this into a dating podcast, but this is where so many men lose women, and they don't even realize it, because the problem is when a woman meets a man or a man meets a woman, and they say if the man is not financially stable yet, the woman's going to say, I don't care about your money. That's not so important. But that's a lie. I'm not saying that she wants you for your money, but that is important to her. Okay? Obviously it is, of course. But she's not going to tell you. It's a lot of things that women would never tell men. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. It's many things about you that she would like to say, but she don't, because she don't want to hurt your ego. She don't want to diminish your ego. She don't want to hurt your feelings. Right? So it's many things this woman has not told you, and you believe everything. You believe that, well, it's not about your money. As long as you're working hard, you're trying to make it work, and blah, blah. And a lot of you men, you believe this, and the problem is it debilitates your ability to evolve as a man. Because then you'll believe that you can just be at Walmart, Burger King, making minimum wage, and still be with this woman. When obviously this woman wants more. Like, she wants to evolve. Everybody wants to evolve, right? So, you believe that about what she told you, that, I just love you for you. And you believe that, then she either cheats on you or she causes issues, right? Because without money, it's very hard to, honestly, you cannot get the best. And women, correct me if I'm wrong, you cannot extrapolate the best out of a woman if you're broken financially. You won't get her best. I'll tell you, you will not get her best. Even when you're struggling, it's hard to have proper sex. You ever had rich sex? It's a different experience. You ever try to have sex while you're struggling financially? Ugh. Look, I'm not saying it's not good, but it's much better when you're having sex when all the bills are paid and you're not struggling financially. Can I get an amen? Trust me, because nothing's on that woman's mind. And then she'll come more. She will capitulate to you because you're taking care of business. Okay? What's next? And you just look at the comments below here. Men and women will tell you. And all I would say is, men, pay attention to, you have to really pay attention to women. Women are not even difficult. So many men just think women are so difficult. They're not difficult. You just have to understand that you would never honestly, truly figure out women. And you don't want to figure out everything about a woman. Woman's capriciousness is very important. Her being unpredictable, yeah, it's good. Right? But certain things that you need to do as a man to be able to attract certain type of woman, and because you don't want to be that type of man thinking that, oh, is she going to leave me? Is she going to cheat on me? I'm going to be honest with you, man. If you have those type of thoughts, is this woman a good woman? Is she going to cheat on me? That means that you are an incapable man. Okay? That means there's something going on in your life that you need to reconstruct. And usually it's finances. Like, if you think a woman's going to cheat on you, thinking a woman's going to leave you, you're scared, you're always looking through her phone. Man, that's insecurities. And usually that stems from your lack of finances. It is just the truth. Okay. So get your finances right. If you get your finances, when you have some money, you have a new sense of confidence. You just feel better. You're just gonna look at life differently once you have money. Okay. What's next? Questions here. Yeah, I agree. Women are very simple. Women are very, it's so interesting. Like, I never had issues with women. And the reason why I bring this up, because so many men seem to have a problem with women, because I just hear it either on TikTok, Instagram, or in person. It's always a man complaining about a woman, always. I don't complain about women at all. They're perfect to me. I have no problem. Women are perfect. If anything, I'm the issue. But women, nah. Women are great. Women are just perfect. I want them to continue to do what they're currently doing. Okay. Oh, what's next? What's next? Questions here. Yeah, that is the truth, Tammy. Tammy just wrote, majority of men that have problems with women are financially challenged. And it's the truth. I mean, most of them. Honestly, it is. It's always the men who are financially challenged that complain the most. And I'm just sick of tired of hearing it, honestly. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yo, beta ass, just beta men. It's just like, shut up. Next question for me here. How do you recommend to raise vibration and generate the feelings when your current situation is not your desired future state? So my question to you, T, is, can you right now in this moment feel happy about something? Like, can you think about something that has happened in your past that you can feel happy about? If that's the truth, then I'm going to ask you, can you feel happier times 10 about that thing that you're thinking about? So right now, if you're feeling happy, okay, just by thinking about a past thought. So now, say if, as you decided to feel happy about the past thought, if you think about the things that you do want. This is raising your vibration, by the way. What I want you to understand, it doesn't matter what causes you to feel happy or feel grateful. You just have to feel happy and feel grateful. Make sense? Why are you going through whatever you're going through? And that happens from the thinking process. Whatever you're thinking about is what you're going to feel. Make sense? Okay. Questions here. Did you read the book The Secret? I watched the movie 1,000 times. Looking at a scale, my hedge fund to $1 million a month. I'm at $3 million a year currently. Okay, so my question to you is, how did you get to $300,000 per month? Through client acquisition, correct? How do you find your clients? Why is it that women get mad when you tell them you're chasing the bag to take care of them and say you're supposed to care about them first? That's a good question, Chris. So, listen, it will be, and listen, men, this is why that you should get the bag of money first. I wouldn't recommend chasing a bag or trying to make a ton of money while you're with your woman. Do it by yourself. Do it alone. Because it's going to be challenging. Because obviously she don't understand, right, what it takes to become financially independent. And you don't understand either. And if she sucks your emotional energy, it's definitely not going to work for you. So I would say, one, break up with her. Just leave her. Who cares? And get the money right first. Now, after you're wealthy or rich or, have $1 million, I would say if you still have a woman that gets upset at you because you work too much, then just drop her. Okay? Because you got 100 million women that are waiting for you. Okay? Make sense? You got to remember something, man. Once you become a millionaire, which is less than 1% of people on the planet, especially men, even lesser. Once you become a millionaire, you have access to so many women. You have no idea. Because that's what women want. Not saying they just want millionaires. They want providers. Because, most men are not financially smart. They're just financially unintelligible people. So once you make $1 million, and if you're with a woman that gets upset at you because you're always working, just drop her. Honestly, just drop her immediately. Just say, okay, go date you a regular average guy from Starbucks. Okay, that's it. Because you can replace her. It's because there's so many women that's looking for a man like you. They're looking for a provider. Okay, it's easy. Just drop her ass. And if you don't want to drop her, then just have a few on the side and just deal with her until she just leaves. Yeah, that's just the truth, honestly. I like the idea of having multiple women because I've done that, but they're not as precious as one real one. Yeah, but Chris, if you're not financially stable, man, you don't need any woman in your life, honestly. Not at all. It's just a waste of time. Honestly, chasing women is just a waste of time, in my opinion. Like, obviously, even me, where I am in my life, I could be dealing with all these women, but honestly, it's just a lot of work. Having multiple women, honestly. And all that work, because you got to remember who they are. You got to remember to text somebody, call somebody. You got to remember birthdays and, then if you forget something, then you're going to argue with one. And then if they come to your house, say if you have 5 girls at one time, one comes to your house, she leave a toothbrush here, she leave her panties here, she leave a shirt here. Then the other girl see a shirt or see some hair and she say, I'm not blonde, I'm brunette. Now, that's taking all your energy, folks. Man, that's taking all your energy. And you need to utilize your energy for the business, okay, for the company. Makes sense? So, having multiple women, I get it. If you want to try, go ahead. Try, play around with the multiple. I've done it. But I don't have a desire for that anymore. I just want peace, man. One is enough for me that serves my needs properly. I've written down exactly what I want in a woman, and honestly, one is enough. I don't need all these women. I just don't. So that's why I just don't. I get it. It sounds good, man. You want, I want different types all the time, but it becomes a headache. I swear to God, it's a headache. And it's going to take you away from what's important, which is the business, the money, the companies. Okay? Wealthy men make sure they're worth it. It's the truth. I'm very selective when it comes to women. I take my time. And, I don't necessarily just want a gorgeous woman, Obviously, I want a woman that looks very attractive, but nah. I'm very careful. I'm very slow when I choose women. And I don't see, like, every day. I mean, it's very. I don't typically just meet the woman that I want, and I know if I do, like, if I see a woman, I'm gonna be on. Like, recently, I met this woman. I'll tell you more about her later. But when I saw her, she had to be mine. And that rarely happens to me. That rarely happens. Rarely. Maybe once a year, honestly. Depending if I'm dealing with someone. But I saw this woman and I was like, this is mine. And it's like this unspoken connection. Right? And yeah. So I'll tell you more about that soon. Do they sign NDAs? No, not at all. My questions weren't entirely explained. What is it? Yeah, it is draining rotating a roster. Even women have rosters these days. That's insane. Like, honestly, I would never knowingly date a woman that has a roster. If I find out, oh, God. Because a woman that has a roster, to me, that's just trashy. And let me tell you why I say it's trashy. Because I know women are going to say, well, men can do it. First of all, you're not a man, you're a woman. So you think about, when I think about a woman's vagina, I think about it's precious, right? It's like pure gold. And you want several men's penises inside of you? And I'm like, why? Why do you want several men drilling you? Several. It's different if you're doing the sticking, which we do the stick. But think about it, think about like a hole. You put different penises in a hole over and over and over, different ones. And then that vagina just doesn't look the same anymore. It just looks ran through. That's what it came out the room, ran through. And then, honestly, I think a woman should preserve herself. You don't want to be a woman with high body counts and rotating men. Okay, if you have a rotation, but don't be sleeping with all these men. That's just disgusting, right? And unfortunately, a lot of women do this. And honestly, if I find I'm not going to deal with you. I'm sorry. I don't want to ran through a woman. It's not going to happen. I like those innocent women that can, like, I'll tell you, the young lady I'm talking to right now, she haven't had sex in like a year. And I know some of you say, oh, she's lying to you, whatever. You want to have that mentality, whatever. But I believe her. She hasn't had sex in a year. And you can tell. Because I'm just an awesome reader of people, right? And it's many women like this. Don't think it's just, I think sometimes men or women just think that everybody is a whore and slut like them. Like, some women think because they're a whore, they think every woman's a whore. Some men think that if they meet one woman that's a whore, then all women are whore. No, you have some really amazing women on the planet. You have women, they know how to save themselves. Have women, they don't just jump into a relationship and just jump into men's bed all the time because they just think they're attractive. No, you have a lot of women that don't even sleep with men, and they're gorgeous because they take their time. A ton of these type of women, by the way. There's a ton of women like this. So many women like this, you guys. So don't think that women out here are just whoring around because you just around a lot of women that whore around. There's a lot of beautiful, I've met them. Beautiful, nice, gorgeous women. And they're not in every man's bed. They don't rock that way because they wasn't raised that way. Does that make sense? Like, they just wasn't raised that way. So that's why it's very important to talk about the childhood when you're dealing with a woman or a man. They just certain things that certain women, they just don't do. Okay. What's next here? Hey, what's going on, friends? How are you? All right, what's next? What's next here? Tammy says I'm innocent. Okay. What's next? I'm 53. My body count is 5. See, that's amazing. That's amazing. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If your body count is over 10, that's a lot. And I know some of you women are like, what? That's a lot. It is. It's a lot, you know? From a man perspective, I mean, no man wants to deal with a woman that's been slept with over 10 men. 10 men? 10? I'm like, jeez. You know. I'd rather not know. I don't ask women what their body counts are, but I mean, if you want to tell me, you want to volunteer the information, whatever, but I'm just going to let you know that, I mean, anything over 10, for me personally, it's just too much, man. It's too many men inside you. I mean, I'd rather you just not tell me. Just don't tell me what your body count. No, I don't want to know if it's over 10, because I'm like, what? Now, some of you like 10 and you're in your 20s. Some of you 10 and you're teenagers. I'm like, what? That means that you just have recreational sex. Those are the worst type of women. I can't. I don't like. Oof. Got to be careful with women that want to have recreational sex, because usually women attach sex to like emotions and love. But when a woman can become emotionless and just, fuck for fun, oof, it's just not my cup of tea. I like innocent women. I like virgin type women, but they're not virgins. But I just like women that just, that's shy a little bit. That makes sense? Like me, I want to bring that demon out of you. When I say demon, I mean sex demon, right? I like to bring that out of a woman. But, it's just my preference. What's next here? Hulda, you are not a virgin. Stop it. Stop it. How old are you, Wesley? I'm 24. But honestly, many women would never share their body count. They'll never tell you. You'll never know. Some women would tell you, but some women, they'll never tell you, man. They just won't tell you. I mean, I wouldn't ask. Don't even ask. Because, some women out there, man, some women out there just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in this generation here. How do you know she's not? Because I know who she is. Are you really 24? It's a possibility. How do you deal with yourself when a handful of things are going sideways at the same time? How do I deal with myself? Me? I mean, listen, it will never be a problem-free moment in life. So, I don't know. It's not a big deal to me when things don't go the way that I want them to go. I just think about it as a challenge that I need to solve. Okay? Oh my God, you're extremely wise beyond your years. You guys want to know my real age, don't you? But why? Why does age matter? I mean, does it really matter, folks? So do you actually have game, or you just let your money talk for you? So define the word game. If you're talking about game as it relates to a pickup artist, come on. To me, that's just childish. It's so many. They have a community online, guys and ladies, just in case you're not aware. It's called PUA, Pickup Artists. And pickup artists are people that can say the right thing at the right time to get what they want. I mean, they have classes that men go to for this bullshit. They buy programs on the internet for this. I don't know. I don't know. I never believed in the whole game thing. I just approach a woman. This is my approach. Hey, how you doing? My name is Wesley Virgin. That's how I approach. Hey, excuse me. Hey, how are you? What's your name? I'm Wesley Virgin. That's it. I swear to God. Look in the eyes. You're beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful. I like what you have on. I mean, that's just what I do. I don't have any game. For what? I mean, you don't need... Listen, when you have confidence, you don't need game. And me, I don't know. Any woman I approach, I just think that they want me to. So, and maybe that might not be the case, but that's just how I think. And if they don't reciprocate, then to me, they just lost in the sauce. I don't know. They have bad taste, I guess. I mean, honestly, that's just how I think. What's next here? Next question here. Yeah, man. For all the men that want to have game, you don't need game. Listen, work out. Go to the gym and work out, okay? Become financially independent. Learn how to communicate well. There you go. That's all you need. You don't need game anymore. If you have those three things, you don't need game. You don't need any type of special word or phrases to get a woman to sleep with you. What cologne do you wear when approaching that beautiful woman? Can't share my cologne. I don't wear cologne. Rarely. Oil and lotion. That's it. But I can't share the oil because that is my signature smell. But no, I don't wear cologne. Even the word cologne sounds like an old man. Hey, put on some cologne. Nah. Sound like I'm 50 years old or something. What's your favorite oils? Yep. Can't share that. Maybe on a different rant. Do you date women older than you? When you say date, do you mean sleep with them? Or do you mean actually have a real relationship? I haven't in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I dated an older woman. And I wouldn't say I dated her. And this was probably 18 years ago. I mean, I did sleep with the apartment manager of my apartment. She was 50. I was, 29 maybe? She was a pretty little white woman. I'm sure I've slept with. But, as far as dating, seriously, I have not. Now, what? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would date an older woman. I think it's better for me, and ladies, don't get upset when I make this statement. I think it's better for me to stay with women in their 20s. Not too young, but 25 to 30 is just kind of a sweet spot for me. And I'll tell you why, but women, they're not going to like my answer, so I'm not going to say it. But 25 to 30 is just a sweet spot for me. Not too young to the point that they're still drinking and getting drunk, and not too old that they don't have any baggage or any toxicity, which means, because younger women, if you want to know why men that are successful like younger, or why any man likes a younger woman, because younger women just have this youthful spirit. They don't have all the baggage and all the hurt and broken hearts from men, right? So they're just so open and happy and free and grateful, and they love to smile. I mean, and I love a woman that can smile all the time. And I'm not saying the older women don't have this energy as well, but typically it is the younger women. And sometimes women do let themselves go as they age. I can only be with a woman that takes care of her body properly. You got to look sexy. Because if I'm not turned on, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. And that's just the truth. Do you want any more kids? Of course. 4 more kids. 4 girls. 4 more girls. 4 girls. Yeah, 21 to 25 have good energy too, but the problem with 21 and 25-year-olds, from my experience, they drink too much. They want to go out too much. And they just make bad decisions. They just make bad life decisions. Right? So, just a bit too immature for me, honestly. What if you break her heart? Well, it's fine. It's not a big deal if I break a young girl's heart. It's okay. But I'd rather break the heart of a younger girl than getting with a woman whose heart has been broken 20 times. Right? It's going to be a challenge dating that person. I was one of those young, naive girls. Yeah, and of course, because when women, and I share this with you as well, younger women tend to be, and the women you need to understand is especially the older women, younger women tend to be more grateful and excited about the things that men do for them. Make sense? As women age and she get exposed to so many things, she tend to forget to appreciate the man and be grateful. And men, they require this. They'll never tell you, but I'm telling you now. Men love a woman that shows her appreciation. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Oh my God, baby. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we like that. Right? Because anything that a man does for you, he's doing, from his heart, from the top of his heart. Because remember, men, they are, majority-wise, men are just unaware of their emotions. So men are either super emotional or emotionless. So when he starts to care about a woman, he just get deep because he doesn't know how to manage the emotions with a woman. Because women is very powerful. Her energy, just women in general, this is why men become very irrational when they get with women. Okay? Next question's here. Need those power rants, Wes, please. Can we talk women another time? Sure. I'm only answering the questions, folks. I'm only answering the questions below. It's narcissistic behavior. First of all, if you're going to spell the word narcissistic, spell it correctly, my guy. If you're going to make a comment. Folks, I'm only answering the questions that are below. Have you ever had any trans women hit on you before? A trans woman hit on me. Maybe unknowingly. I don't know. I don't think so. A trans woman hit on me. I don't think so. I don't go out, so honestly, no one hits on me. I don't get hit on. I'm at the gym. I come home. I'm a very structured guy. And many of you think I'm an extrovert, but I'm not. I'm an introvert, believe it or not. It's just the extrovert side of me is just a character that I play. But I'm actually an introvert. I prefer to be by myself. Honestly, I prefer to just be me and my woman, honestly. I just like to be me and my woman disconnected from the world, man. Honestly, that's what I love. Or just alone, by myself. Not being around people. I don't like being around people, honestly. I love people, but I don't like being around. It's just too much energy out here. And too many people are getting into all kinds of stuff. I hate when people talk to me and they're too close to me. I hate when I talk to men and they think that you're cool and they want to use, foul language to work. I don't know. And because that's just how I'm just not like that, honestly. I don't like that at all. Right? How do you start your day? First, I start with gratitude. Then I meditate. Then I have myself a protein shake, brush my teeth, scrape my tongue, floss, put on my workout clothes. And I typically meditate twice every morning. Then I go to the gym for 2 hours, come back home, eat, meditate again, and work. What's wrong with going out? There's no reason to have money and not go out and enjoy. Yeah, but there's other ways to enjoy the money. Honestly, my definition of fun is just taking my girl on trips around the world. That's what I like. I like just taking my boo and just flying first class around the world, Netflix and chill, trying out new restaurants maybe. Yeah, that's me. I'm a simple man. You know. I don't need to go out to the club. I mean, I've done that. It's just not my thing. It's just I don't get excited going to a club. I just think a ton of you just have a small definition of fun, just, club, chasing girls, chasing guys, smoking, drinking. It's so much, it's so much that the world has to offer, so many things to do that you're just not aware of, maybe. Do your 2019, 2020, 2022 Millionaire rants still apply to 2023? Of course. All my rants apply to today. Because you'll see it's the same stuff. Are you going to do a topic any night this week, Wes? Depends on the topic that you want me to talk about. Emma, how are you? Mandy, Gabriella. What's next? Like, you just hang with my children. I like that. I have a ton of fun hanging with my children. That gives me life, honestly. I love it. Just hanging around my kids. Eliza, Sam, Oliver. Any more questions for me? Can we talk children tomorrow? Sure. What would you like to know about children? We can talk about it tonight. For the next week, folks, I might not be live. Because like I said, I'm leaving. So if you miss me for a week, just let you know in advance that I'll be busy. Okay? So if I don't go live for the next week, until next week, I'll be back on maybe next Monday or next Tuesday. Why don't you get a low buzz cut? You keep rocking the fade. Because I love the fade, man. What's next? Yeah. At what age did you talk to your son about sex? Good question. I don't know. They just say I had to talk to my daughter early about sex. I'm not sure when I talked to David about sex. I don't remember the age. What is the one thing you would tell your 18-year-old self? Yeah, if I was 18 years old, I'd say don't fuck around, Wes. Don't fuck around. Which means just don't do what everybody else is doing. Like all your friends that are 18 right now, do the opposite of what they're doing. Don't read what they don't read. Don't go where they go. Don't drink what they drink. Like, shield yourself. Get rid of all your friends. Tell them bye. Block their numbers. And get around the people who are doing something with their lives. Who are your real kids? Are they all biological? No. So 2 are biological, which is David and Deasia. And Denaya, she's not my biological, but she is my daughter that I love to life. Hey, Rena, how are you? Is Virgin your real last name? Of course. Like, who lies about that? Or you think it's a stage name? When will you visit Toronto? I've been to Toronto a few times, actually. I'm not sure. I would like to visit Montreal. Since we're on the topic, do you feel like the desire for sex dwindles when there is no connection? Good question. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Now, at this age in my life, it's like that now. Before, I mean, I can just have casual sex all the time, with no problem. But I'm going to be honest with you. As an older man, and I guess because I'm constantly evolving and educating myself, it's just, casual sex is just not even entertainment. It's no connection. And I think this happens. I think if a man has had a woman that he's really loved and cared about and had that connection with a woman, like a deeper connection with her, he wants that again. And so now, and I've had that before, right? So it's like now I don't know. I don't want to have the casual sex. It's just boring, honestly. I don't know. I'd rather just masturbate if I need to. I just don't want to just have just casual sex at all. I don't have a desire anymore for that. I want a deeper connection. I want someone that I like, that I care about, someone that likes me, cares about me as well, treats me well, and yeah. What's going on? What's going on, Bray? And like I said, most people, unfortunately, never evolve, especially men, they never evolve that way. They always feel that they need to be sticking their penises in other women. I mean, I get it. It feels good. You want the variety, but I don't know. That's just me personally. I think as you age, or if you ever have the opportunity to find someone that you have a deeper connection with, you want that again. Like, you want that deeper connection. You just don't want casual sex. You want something deeper because of how it feels. And I think a lot of men don't have that. Or maybe they've never had it, so they're just fine with that. What's next here? What's the questions here? Talk to me here. Talk to me. So, my advice to all of you, and you probably won't take this advice, but even if you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, 50s, preserve yourself sexually. Just don't giving your energy out, especially women. And I get it, women like, oh, I need something, I need pleasure, I want this. Yeah, but you just, listen. When you begin to, especially, the sneaky links or whatever you call these people, the people that you call in the middle of the night, what you don't realize, it's like, not only is that a time waster, you're expending your energy to a person that that will either never commit to you or you'll never even commit to them. So it's like, that's like your lower self, which you don't realize. That's the lower self. Like, the lower self is like when you have these sexual urges and you just do it only because you're trying to. It's like smoking. Like, people only smoke because they want to feel good, but even though they know it's wrong or they know it's going to be debilitating to the body. Just like alcohol, right? People don't drink alcohol because it's great for you, like a green drink. They do it because they're trying to feel a certain way. Same thing with sex. It's a drug. It's addictive. But you got to learn how to divorce the lower self and really find the higher self. And the higher self is able to repudiate and reject that, even though you have the desire, that feeling, but it's just not worth it, honestly. If you ever been in love, you ever been with a person, didn't work out, all the toxic, so many people, they choose too quickly. You got to take your time. Take your time, folks. And honestly, I think, no, I'm not going to bring that up. All right, what's next? Yeah, it is a lack of self-control. And listen, I've been there too. Trust me. I'm not here trying to play God and trying to, criticize you guys for doing. Like, I've been that guy too, just having random sex and just giving my body to all types of women. But not anymore. Hell no. I just can't do it. Some women just don't deserve me. They don't deserve my body. They don't deserve my love. They don't deserve my attention, my care, my connection. Hell no. No. I truly believe in life, you attract who you are. In life, you attract who you are. So whatever type of people that you're bringing into your life is because it's a part of you that's in them. And I've been very blessed to attract very good people, good women. So I'm very blessed and I'm grateful for that. All right, what's next? Questions here. Let me see. Questions. I got a single mom, Wes. She looks like a Colombian Beyonce. Want me to hook you up? No. What age do you think men are no longer horn dogs? Never. Unfortunately, never. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, even I'm horny at times. Women are horny. Everybody's horny. It's not about being horny or not horny. It's about controlling and being able to manage the feeling, right? Why do you think we have so many illegitimate babies out there? So many diseases out there because people, they're unable to control their sexual desires. It's okay to have a sexual desire for someone that you really like, you want, you care about. You actually think about their values and their values align with your values. Their expectations align with your expectations because you had a conversation with them. That's different than just having a one-night stand because you drunk or not drunk or you think somebody is cute or beautiful or whatever and you just want to have a night of sex. And to me, it doesn't matter how good it is, man, because at the end of the day, it's just a one-night stand. It's another body count, women. What's next? And honestly, I don't know. It's not even that difficult for me to, men complain to me a lot because we talk a lot about sexual transmutation. And men complain, oh, man, Wes, I just can't stop. I need it. It's just, I don't know. Just like some men have. I think men that are not used to or accustomed to getting women, I think they're the ones that, just from a majority standpoint, they want it the most. But if you get used to it, meeting girls, sleeping with women, meeting girls, sleeping with women, it gets boring, honestly. It just gets boring. When you get to the point that you can get about 8 out of 10 women that you deal with, sexually, it's just like you don't care anymore. So I'm just at the point that I just don't, it's not enough for me just to have a pretty face, pretty body, whatever it needs. I need something deeper. Okay? And I got a checklist. What did I miss? One night stands and sex. What was the question? You're late, Marissa. Why are you late? Okay? What did I tell you about being late? Spanking is coming. And I'm talking for men. Women, you have the luxury because you have constant access to sex, honestly. Women can have sex anytime they want to. Anytime. Hey, come over here right now. If they text 10 guys right now, even the guys are your friend. Okay, come over here right now. We're going to have sex. 9 guys are going to show up. I mean, it is what it is. But unfortunately, men don't have that luxury. Some men do. But, usually the typical man does not have that luxury, right? Because they don't have access to sex. So what I would tell men that don't have access to a lot of women, and maybe it's difficult for you to get the woman that you want or to have that availability, work on these 3 things. Work on your physical appearance. Go to the gym 2 hours a day. 2, get some money. Period. Just get some money. 3, work on your communication skills. Okay. That's it. Just work there. Don't chase women anymore. Just put a block right now on women and just work on those 3 areas of life. Okay. What's next? What's next here? How do you attract a high-value man asking for a friend? All right, Nancy. So a high-value man, we'll define a high-value man as a man that is take care of himself physically, 2, makes at least 7 figures, 3, communicates well. Okay. So that's a high value man. So how do you attract him as a woman? So listen, women, rich and successful men, we do require a lot from a woman. But it's not even a lot, honestly, unfortunately. I think the problem is a lot of women date just normal, average men. So when you date a man that's responsible, smart, intelligent, carry himself in a certain way, you don't know how to act. So 1, be agreeable. Learn how to be very agreeable to a man like this. Just agree. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean that you can't say anything, you can't state your case. Just be agreeable. Okay? Yes, baby. Oh, okay, baby. Yeah, okay, baby. All right. Just learn how to do that. Learn these words. Because you got to realize that most topics in life, they're not detrimental to the relationship. It's not detrimental to you. So just be agreeable. Don't argue with a man like this. Do not argue with a high-value man. You're going to be gone. And he might keep you around, but he is going to be with another woman. I'm telling you. Don't argue with him, ever. 3, use your sweet voice. Some of you women are too masculine with your voices. Now, I get it. If God gave you a deep voice, you may talk like me. Just talk like that. Hey, baby. See, you can just be like, well, baby, I was just wondering if we can. Your delivery is everything when it comes to a high-value man. I'm telling you. Okay? The delivery, man. It's big. It's huge. And another thing, don't make slick comments. Whatever those slick comments are, women, you know what I'm talking. Don't make the slick comments. Don't do that. He will let you go. All right, just don't make slick comments. Keep it to yourself. All right, if what you say is not going to put a smile on this man's face, don't say it. Say it to the beta man. Say it to the man that has the 9-to-5 job, whatever, that's trying to make money. Don't say it to the man that's high value, man that got you in the Rolls Royce. Why? What? The man that's putting you in first class, taking you around the world. The man that's listening to you. The man that is giving you the best sex of your life. Because you're comfortable, right? Because you have no financial pains. Make sense? Because high value man, he will take care of his woman financially as well. All right? So don't make slick comments. Be nice. Be kind. Okay? Be submissive. Be soft-spoken. And I get it. Some of you women think it's hard to be this way. Well, you'll probably never get a high-value man then. You'll never be. If you get one, you won't keep them. But some women are just instinctive. They just like this, honestly. Some women are just like, that's how they were raised. They just like that. But, and another thing, take care of yourself. Like, go to the gym, work out. If God did not bless you with a beautiful body, go to the gym. Now, some women, they don't have to go to the gym because God has blessed them. I mean, it's the truth. Mixed women, Dominican, Brazilian, Cuban, Latinas, right? It's just, it is what it is. Those women, unfortunately, they don't have to go to the gym. And I used to date this one girl. She was mixed with Latina. So She didn't have to go to the gym. I mean, she's gorgeous. I mean, she is gorgeous. Right? She hated to go to the gym. She even tried to go to the gym because I went to the gym, but she couldn't do it. But she was fine. I mean, that body was fine. I mean, she still is fine. So, yeah, it is what it is. Take care of your body, folks. Ladies, go to the gym, okay? Work out. What's the big deal? Take care of your personal health. Another thing is take care of your man. High-value men, believe it or not, I'm going to share this publicly here. You know, high-value men, even though they're powerful, they're like babies, okay? As a matter of fact, all men are like babies. We are. Men may never tell you this, but we are. We're like big babies. We want to be held. We want to be petted and hugged and kissed on. And yeah, we like that motherly type of woman. That motherly woman. You know, cook some food for them, you know, rub your back, rub your head, and just hope. Oh, man, they're like dogs, right? But it's the truth, though, right? So if you're able to do that, you may be able to get yourself a high-value man. But the kids be nice, man, and be very grateful. When this man do something for you, be grateful. Say, thank you so much. Thank you for that. I love you. I'm not saying you have to love him yet, but I appreciate you. Make sure you let him know that you appreciate him if he does something nice for you. Don't assume that he knows that you're grateful. They want to feel that you care. Okay? Wesley love Latina women. I do love some Latina. No, but I like all women, honestly. It's probably Latina, Asian, Dominicana. You know, I thought Dominican women were Latinas, but they're not. They're Caribbean women. I just like exotic women, folks. It is what it is. Exotic. You know, I like exotic women. It is what it is. Okay? But anybody can be exotic. Black. I like black women as well. Yeah, I love my sisters. That's the politically correct answer, isn't it? What's next? Let me see here. Yeah, let me see. I'm just reading these comments right here. No, I did name the black queens. Tammy, come on. You know, the only issue I've had with black queens, now I haven't dated a black woman in a while. Now listen, black women, don't get upset at me. And I'm not saying that I won't date black women, but I've had experiences. Actually, my one and only girlfriend was black. But I think sometimes black women, and I don't blame black women, it's just black women, because of the lack of black responsible men on the planet, black women have been forced to be so independent that when they're really with a good man, a great black man, they don't know how to act. I think they're still stuck in this mode of independency, right? They're going to argue a lot. They're going to say, hey, I can do this too. You can do this too. I don't know. Sometimes it can be a constant fight. And not all black women. You got some black women that are very submissive, very nice, very kind. Right? But, and I don't blame black women. Black women, they are doing very well in this generation financially. They're smart, beautiful, intelligent. But when they get in a relationship, unfortunately, it just, when they really, say if they get with a high value man, it could be challenging because, you know, sometimes black women just don't know how to calm it down a bit. Just kind of turn it down a bit. Some black women escalate a bit too much. Dominican and black baby. Okay. What are some of the challenges high value men like yourself face when finding a significant other? I don't find any problems. I don't know, man. You know, I don't have any problems finding a woman. You know, not at all. As a high value man, it got easier. Like, it never was difficult for me, honestly. But you know, as a high value individual, okay, it's just it's not hard. I don't have any challenges. It's quite simple. I mean, honestly, women are everywhere, man. Especially if you look decent enough, right? Right? If you're a decent looking man, wealthy, I mean. Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Black rich men always go for white or Latina women. Why do you think that is? You don't want to know. I don't want to hurt people's feelings here tonight. So I'm going to keep my comment to myself. Because I don't want to generalize and put all black women in a box. Okay? What's next here? Why do black men put down black women? I wouldn't say that black men put down black women. I don't think black men do that. But I do think that when black men attempt to explain themselves to black women, instead of listening, black women, you tend to argue with them. You know, instead of listening. Right? Because it's one thing about a black woman, if she gets triggered, and I hate to say just black women like that because it's not all black women, right? Obviously. But, you know, you say the wrong thing to a black woman, man. Yeah. What's next here? But black women are beautiful. You know, they're just the most sexiest, gorgeous women on the planet. Am I not lying? Come on. Black women got natural breasts, natural booties, natural beautiful skin. Oh, God. I mean, it's nothing like a black woman. It's just, but, yeah. Just some of them, we have to work on that attitude a bit. We need her to be a bit more obsequious, a bit more submissive than a man. You like trans black women? I'm a man that likes women, not trans women. I like women. Women that were born as women. As far as dating, I have nothing against trans women. I mean, I could be their friends, but that's about it. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Black women just don't like to relax and let a nigga lead. See, that's the problem with black men, using words like that, nigga lead. And then this young man, he's using bad grammar and bad spelling. That's why I don't blame the black woman, honestly. You know, I feel bad for her. That's why I'm glad I exist as a black man, to be an example of what a black man can be. So women, or black women, because black women love black men. That's what they prefer to date. So that's one on the planet here to be an example that other black men can model. So black women will have an opportunity to date her black king. You are something else. Kiara, she said, I am something else. Ever met Champagne Poppy? Who is that? Who are you going to invite to your wedding when you get married? I'm not getting married. Not now. Not at all. What's the next set of questions here? Oh, it's Drake? No, I never met Drake. I never met any celebrities. I just met Wesley Virgin. That's the only celebrity I need to know. Yeah, I just don't have a desire to get married now. Maybe later. I don't know. Maybe I'm 80 years old. You know, who knows? Look, today I'm talking about I don't want to get married in 2 years. You see me proposing to a girl in Bora Bora. That video will get 1 million views. All right? So you just never know, right? But how I feel in the moment, not right now, man. Nah. I mean, can I just be with someone? Do I need to get married? Can we just exist on a planet without complicating things with documents? On. Okay. Do you work with music artists? I do not. Would you get married if she has signed a prenup? No, she will sign a prenup. It's no if. She will. Any woman I met will sign a prenup. And she will be happy to do it. I'm no fool, folks. Hey, Wes, did you see my question? I did not. Didn't you meet Bad Bunny? That wasn't a real bad. That was the actor. It wasn't a real. It was, what do you call it was the imitator. It was not the real Bad Bunny, unfortunately. You work with real estate? I do. I'm a real estate investor. How can I make that change needed? How can I make that change needed seriously? See, that doesn't even make sense. See, folks, the ability to read, write, and communicate is so huge. And that's what I see what's lacking in this generation. You guys cannot speak. You can't write well. Basics. Work on it. Where do you live, Wes? Houston, Texas. See, that's Houston right there, Texas. Hey, Wes, when you get stressed or angry, financial-wise, did it help you to manifest prosperity faster like a magnet? When I would get stressed? Nah. If you stress and if you're upset and angry when you're struggling, it's going to be very difficult for you to make money because stress itself is a debilitator of success. You can't make sound decisions. What's the next question here? I wanted to get my real estate license, and I'm in Houston too. Well, go do it. Kiara, do it tomorrow. Go sign up. Another thing, young people, stop saying what you want to do. Okay, and I'm not picking on you, Kiara. I love you. All right, relax. But stop saying what you want to do. I want to do this. I want to do this. Go do it, big head. Go. And don't give me any excuses. You know what I can't stand about people? Excuses. God. Can't stand a person that makes excuses. I just want to slap the shit out of them. Right? Well, I would do this, but don't give me any but. Go make that shit happen. Figure it out. You know, go make it happen. So talking about what you want to do and go make that shit happen. Go do it. You're getting old. Go look at your eyes. You see those bags in your eyes? Wrinkles in your face? You're getting old. Go do it now. Okay? What's next? Do you know a Michael champion? No. I don't know anyone. Listen, folks. When I say I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody. Well, I don't know people. When people ask me, hey, do you know this person? No. I don't know anybody. I know my children. I know my boo thing. I mean, that's about it. My parents. I don't know anybody. So when you ask me, hey, do you know? No, I don't. I don't know. No. I don't know anybody. Okay? Honestly, I don't. And I'm not trying to get to know anybody either. What's next? Is the weather too hot for you in Miami? No. What's next? Your favorite 3 vacation destinations: Paris, Egypt, New Zealand. But what about the Houston local celebrity you met? Like who? Who? Wesley Virgin? I don't know. Who? Where are you moving? Someone in here said you're moving. Yes, Tammy, I am moving to Colombia, Medellin. I already bought the place. I bought a vehicle. It's already done. I'll be there in November or mid. Any more questions for me before I let you go, folks? Did you get value here tonight? Did you get value here tonight? Thank you for the congrats. Wes, how often do you create feelings when you meditate? It just happens. I don't have to create anything. I just always feel good. I don't know. It's a habit now. Swagger Juice. I love the Instagram names. Leah. You're very welcome, Tammy. See how Tammy, listen. Tammy's a black woman. She says, yes, thank you so much. I enjoy your lives. I like that. She's showing me love. She's showing her appreciation. Women, take those from Tammy. You know, there's nothing like a woman just being appreciative. Oh, God, it's amazing. It's just simple things, honestly. Just simple things. Men are not that difficult to please. Awesome. Coach. Poland. Awesome. Keisha. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Thank you for joining me here. Like I said, this may be the last rant for another week. I'm going to be disconnected for a while. And I'm excited about it. Tell you more about that later. But if you don't hear me live tomorrow, the next day, I'm still alive. I'm still going to post, but I'm probably not going to do the rants until next week. But you can always feel free to access my podcast, Spotify. Come on, folks. I know you guys are disappointed, but Daddy West needs some daddy time. You know what I mean? Don't let you. I know some of you people just thinking all kinds of, I just need some daddy time, some Wesley time. So just give me a couple of days. I'll be back. Listen to the Spotify, listen to the Apple Podcast. I have over 600 rants that's available for all you to listen to, okay? All right? Will you still do your lives when you move? Absolutely. Absolutely. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin, and let's go.